Scorpio, I'm Ember. Thank you so much for being here. So today I'm here with another timeless reading, and it's when it's found you, it's for you. If you want to skip me reading the cards, there's a link in the description box below. Okay, so we have Benefactor, Grace, and Generosity. We have Aletheia, which is supposed to be like this. We have The Empty Room, the comic, Mindful, Groupthink. We have The Alchemist, Balance, Invention, and Destruction. The Weaver, Rediscovery and Transition. And The Thief, Seizing the Moment and Selfishness. Yes. Okay, Scorpio. I feel like you've done a lot of alchemy, and specifically about removing like energies that were not meant to be with you anymore. It's like I'm seeing it like as like people that wear masks, because the comic can talk about all the masks we wear. And also with this mindful groupthink card, it's like there's some way that you don't agree with a group of people thinking that way, or the way that they're thinking is very like shallow or surfacey. And I don't know if you've been involved with people around you like that, but there's like I'm hearing reconfiguring your relationships around these people. I'm seeing you like completely like remove like multiple people or just like one person from your energy that was causing a lot of like, how do I say it feels like manipulation, but I don't know if it's manipulation or if it's just they have a strong way that they're thinking about things, and it's not I get like it's not aligned with the way that you think. And I feel like you have a very high awareness of how everything is going, because Aletheia is about the truth, like the absolute truth. And so I feel like whatever these people around you were thinking or saying that this is how you're supposed to be was not based in the truth, was like I said, it got blurry then, like based in like it's giving like the way society thinks, or like really weird ideas about how like men and women should be, or like how you should work really hard, and like it's almost giving like you have to work hard to like you have to work really hard to like make money, or you have to work really hard at something you don't love and grind just to survive. Like, and I'm getting like you have a higher awareness of reality. And it's a really expansive way that you're thinking about things. Like, you're not thinking about things in a box. You're like thinking outside the box. And again, I feel like you had to kind of remove some of these people that were around you to get a clear idea of like what you were thinking. And I feel like you had to do a lot of alchemy to do that. You had to clear maybe some of your wounding, or you had to clear the way you were thinking about things even. And, or I'm just seeing you try to take away the things that don't serve you, step into a more selfish point of view. But it's not selfish as in like bad selfishness. It's like selfish in a really good way. Like Spirit right now told me like I'm commending you for how you've like stood in your power. Like I'm getting a very strong like standing in your power over dealing with these people. Like I feel like there were could be some of these people could have been toxic. It doesn't have to be toxic, but again, there's a strong like sense of like, this is the way we think, this is what we do, this is how we show up, and there's no other ways that we do that. And you're like not fitting into that box, and also don't agree with what they're saying, because I don't feel like you feel like it's based in the truth. Again, I feel like you have a higher awareness or a very strong spiritual ability. It doesn't have to be spiritual, but there's a very strong like understanding of truth and like what that actually means, and standing against, not even having to stand against, but just standing apart from what the group is trying to tell you that you have to think. It's giving like that kind of energy, and it's really interesting. And it's really beautiful too, because it takes a lot of work to get to that point, even of even being even more objective. You know, I feel like you've gained objectivity in this. And also, you could have been very generous with these people before. And then you may be pulling back your generosity because you feel like, again, they're just like based in things that you don't agree with. And I'm getting you in a transition phase, maybe transitioning away from these people. Maybe I feel like you're starting new in some way. It doesn't have to be a new beginning, but I am feeling like a new energy, or a clearing out of your energy in a way where you can really like put whatever you want in this box, or this room. You can put whatever you want in this room, and you're maybe trying to think about like, okay, what do I want to put in this room now that I've cleared out the space of these people? Okay, let's see what's going on with you with the tarot. There's a relationship here, okay? It could have been more personal than that even. What's the Two of Cups? Let's see. Strength, okay. All right, strength. Yeah, okay, so you are starting a new beginning. okay, hold on one second. We have the Fool, Strength, Two of Cups, King of Swords, and Five of Cups. Fool is Uranus energy, Strength is Leo energy. Okay, so what's the sadness about? You feel like you've had to be really strong in personal relationships. You feel sad because you feel like you can't go for something? Why? What's this? What is this? Is this the feeling sad over the, oh wow, look at you. You feel sad because there's some type, again, there comes the truth, because it's, again, I'm seeing you like pull the swords out of your heart. So like you are releasing wounding because you're seeing the truth of something that you wanted to go for maybe in the past, that you had to kind of let go of and be strong in to start a new beginning in. Or to start a new beginning, you had to be strong and not go for something because you needed to release it because you saw the truth of what it actually was. But the truth of what it actually was really painful to see. Like, it's almost like you had to sacrifice something that was not good for you, but you might have been attached to, is kind of the feeling I'm getting, to have a new beginning. But you had to be really strong through this. And it could have been an interpersonal relationship. So it's giving like, this person's not healing with me and I had to walk away, or this person's not healthy and I have to walk away, or this person thinks in a certain way that's really unhealthy and they're not willing to change and I have to walk away. And but you had to release a lot of pain to be strong in this, is what I'm seeing. And you are, which is really beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is huge. Look at you, Scorpio. I love this. You're standing in your own power and your self-worth. And I don't think it's easy, okay? Like, I do want to say, like, getting this to turn reverse is like the hardest thing to do. And if it's centering around your self-worth, it's even bigger. So like, I want to commend you, and your spirit guides want to commend you so much for how hard this was, and how you had to sacrifice things, and how you had to let go of maybe some wounding that you had around your self-worth. And you had to do this to like move forward in some way, is what I'm saying, and start a new beginning in the way that you want. Yeah, you might have been feeling really stuck in your head. You could still be feeling that, but you brought awareness to it. It's like you brought awareness to where you felt trapped around your self-worth. And I'm seeing you unchain yourself. I was going to say cage yourself, but unchain yourself from this. And it could have been around a person, because I'm getting, for some of you, it's a person. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, there's a win in your long-term stability. This is like I feel like okay, this is what I'm getting. I keep hearing like, I had to clear the way out so that I could actually build and create the 10 of Pentacles, which is long-term stability and structure in my life. And I think that there was possibly someone around you that was hurting you in some way that you had to release. What is that true? Let me see. Yeah, you had to make a judgment call. Why? Why did you have to make a judgment call? You had to really, really reevaluate where you were giving energy to. It doesn't have to be a person, but you had to reevaluate, like, okay, when I give energy to this, I feel sad, or I feel regretful, or I feel upset. Some of you, okay, wait. King of Wands, the Emperor, wow, and the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you had a relationship with this person that you had to make a judgment call on, or you are making a judgment call on. What's this? What is this? What is this? What is this judgment call? The King of Wands and the Emperor. What is this? Yeah, you had to walk away. That's what I was saying. I'm like, there's something here. It's like you really had to stand in your power and your confidence and walk away from whatever this was, because every time you gave your energy to it, it was like hurting you in some way. Why? Every time you gave your energy to it, what happened? What happened? There was a conflict in your long-term happiness. It was like every time you try to reach for long-term happiness with this thing or this person or situation, there was a conflict. There was fighting, or there was an issue, or they had an issue with something. Maybe you guys had different ideas of what you wanted for the future. What is this conflict I'm seeing? What is this conflict? But it's like, you're like, this should be long-term happiness, not a conflict. Yeah. And you had to really go in hermit mode, I'm seeing, and look at this. Oh, some of you, it could have been a third party. Interesting. Or a group. It could have been a group, could have been a third party, could have been just a lover situation. Some of you experienced a betrayal with a relationship. I'm seeing it. And had to walk away from this person. And again, you had to release a lot of wounding around your self-worth to do so. It's like, I'm seeing you really have to get strong in yourself to make this choice, because you could have been very attached to the situation. It could be a group of people for some of you. Like, there was always conflict around what you guys wanted to achieve together, or there was always conflict in the group that shouldn't have been there, or fighting in the group that shouldn't have been there. But some of you experienced a betrayal with a third party, I'm seeing. Let me see what this is. Yeah, and you can't move forward. It's like you every time. Wasn't that sort of in reverse before I say that? Yeah, it's like It's like moving forward in this made you feel afraid because you were only getting the Three of Pentacles, and you were afraid of, even some of you are afraid of the third party, the Hierophant and reverse. It's like, okay, I'm getting like a really interesting energy of like this person or group of people were not really serious, maybe more rebellious, and or put you in situations that were not something that you felt like you could rely on. Like it felt rebellious. It felt destabilizing to you. It felt destabilizing to your future. It felt destabilizing to your long-term happiness. There could have been fighting going on. I mean, I'm getting a bunch of different situations, so I'm trying to make it fit in the way I can for everybody. Yeah, it's like you want to give your fire energy and your passion to people that can actually hold your passion. Because I'm seeing whatever the situation was couldn't hold your passion or your fire energy, or got competitive with you, or was jealous of your power, or jealous of the way you move forward, or how you use your energy, or how you are vibrant and alive, or something like that. And every time you gave your fire energy to this, it was like I'm seeing it go reverse, and it was like being poured out, and you walked away or are in the process of walking away from this and moving forward towards a much more stable thing that can actually hold your energy, because you have very valuable energy that I feel like was being taken advantage of. Yeah, and you close the cycle. You're closing the cycle, and I feel like you're opening up a new cycle into something so much better. Yes, you're nurturing your new cycle. Ooh, I love this. Good for you. But you're afraid still, maybe because some of these people might still be around you is what I'm getting. Yeah, it's like every single time they said they were giving equal give and take with you, but they're like breadcrumbing you or entertaining other relationships or talking shit behind your back, like something like that. Like, I'm giving you everything that you're giving me, but it's like, no, it wasn't. And you had to do a lot of self-reflection, I'm seeing, and a lot of healing to be able to move past this. Yes, I'm seeing it, and you had to really believe in yourself to get to move on from this. And I'm seeing some of you are still in the process of doing this, but you're doing it. Yeah, and it could have been around a really like a past connection, a childhood friend, a sweet connection, something that should have been sweet got turned sour. I'm hearing curdled milk. What the heck? Okay. And it should have been your wish fulfillment, and Spirit's saying focus on your wish fulfillment. I feel like you are just trying to make sure you're giving to emotionally fulfilling things and communicating even with emotionally fulfilling things, and only moving forward in that type. What's this moon? What's this moon? You may be feeling overwhelmed emotionally because why? Because it's a lot in your subconscious to do this. It's like I'm seeing you have to rebalance a very difficult, tricky situation. And it could make your subconscious feel like you're off balance, but I'm seeing a rebalancing happening. Even if you feel overwhelmed right now, I'm seeing a rebalancing happening within your subconscious. And it's to help you because you're actually now moving toward what you want, and you're actually able to give energy towards what you want instead of like whatever this other thing that you're walking away from is, because I feel like it was tying up your energy in a lot of ways. And so now I'm seeing like a freeing of your energy and a really like this beautiful ability to just move forward finally. But you may feel like subconsciously and even consciously overwhelmed by even having to rebalance this, because like it's a big change. Like I'm getting this feeling like this is a big change. I feel afraid, even though I feel like it's the right thing to do. I'm getting like this is the right thing to do. I just feel like it's overwhelming to my nervous system, which is fair, which is totally understandable, because I feel like you had a connection with this thing, like a strong it was like it's like it was foundational to you, but whoever you were engaging with, it wasn't foundational to them. Like they didn't treat it the way they should have. They really messed up here. I'm hearing Spirit say they really messed up with you. I'm saying that they really messed up. They like lost out on a really good opportunity with you because they were too much in their ego or their what they thought and how they thought it. And you know, it's really giving like, go with me and do what I want. You don't get to say anything, or you don't get to have your own ideas, or you don't get to step in your power, or you don't get to, you know, be the one that knows what they're doing. I'm the one that knows what they're doing. Like it's giving that energy a little bit too, but that doesn't have to be it for all of you. But I am getting like, you still were attached to this, and I think that it's overwhelming even if you're moving on from it, you know what I mean? Which is really great. Like I'm so proud of you, and so are your spirit guides. Okay, I want to get final advice. Is there any final advice you have for my Scorpios? If I called you pile 3, I'm sorry, I just did a pile. I pick a card on my other channel. Okay, Scorpio, let's see final advice for Scorpio. Yes, release any insecurity you have, because you've done so much work. Release any insecurity and fear over what's going to happen next. I'm seeing you go to such a beautiful place. Yes. And you are releasing any insecurities you have. You got the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. You're going towards enlightenment. Like this is so big, Scorpio. I can't tell you. Enlightenment. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You have a higher awareness about how things work, and these other people don't. And you're rejecting anything that doesn't serve you. I'm seeing it really strongly. Yeah, you're rejecting anything that makes you feel like you're not worthy. Oh my gosh, this is so big. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Scorpio. I can't tell you. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. I know you may feel overwhelmed, but it's okay. This is going to pass because you're releasing, like, really releasing something that you need to release. Like, and I think you know that. Yeah, you're releasing a facade. It's not even real. That's what I'm saying. It's like you were like treating this as if it was real, as if it was a real commitment. And this person said they were, but they weren't. Like I'm getting like or they said that they would, but they didn't, you know, but then they would keep telling you that they were kind of feeling. And it's like you do, I getting like you're just tired of the masks. You're like, I'm tired of people that don't value me. I'm tired of people that are in masks. I'm tired of people that manipulate me to get what they want. I'm tired of going with this way of thinking when I know it's not the truth. I know what the truth is. I know how amazing I am. I know how powerful I am. So release any insecurity because you're moving towards enlightenment because you're rejecting the things that don't serve you. I mean, yes, I'm so proud of you. I can't. Be proud of yourself. Be so proud of yourself, Scorpio, okay? Okay, Scorpio, I love you so much. Thank you so much. And I think that's all I have for you.